think that those wooden ships were able to travel. I just.
All right. First and foremost, let me give out praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bakakodash. I double on to Pasayos, GMS. Salutation to your brother, put your word of truth, and sincere for corners. On the brother Tasman for GMS Mississippi Camp. I'm gonna do a quick lesson tonight, and basically Jake really don't believe that we came over to from Africa to here. They don't believe it because of the land, because of the how bad the ocean was. All right, is. But the thing about it, Jake think we was already over here. That's the problem, these niggas. They really think we was already over here, right? We weren't over here. The Northern Kingdom was over here, all right? And basically saying, you see how dangerous that water is? Man, you don't know how the Lord, they don't know how bad the Lord is, man. The Lord can do what the hell he want to do, man. Didn't that Yahushua come down the sea? So you don't think Yahweh can't do that? Don't he control everything? All right? But I'm going to play this video.
I want to say this. This is for the people that still think that those wooden ships were able to travel across the Atlantic Ocean and into America without getting destroyed, disintegrated. Let me tell you something. The Atlantic Ocean is one of the most dangerous oceans in the world, especially that middle passage that they keep talking about people travel in. Now, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Hey, I was a merchant marine for 20 years. Trust me, I've been in the Atlantic Ocean multiple times, and that is a very scary ocean. And we travel from south to north or north to south. We never traveled across. That's a very nasty ocean. So y'all gotta start opening up your eyes and using common sense at this point. Trust me. Once you start doing that, then you'll realize what I'm telling you. And yeah, it had those in there too. Trust me.
See? Open up your eyes. No, you just don't believe, man. You don't have the faith. That's all it really boils down to. Let me get this in Romans. All right. Come on. Romans. Alright, Alright, this is Romans 3:3. Alright. Alright. Oh, this Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Should their unbelief make the faith make the faith of the Most High without effect? No. The Lord done it. We know it done it. We know it through the Spirit. That's how we came over here, man. On them ships. And the scriptures, and Deuteronomy said we would come over here in ships. He just don't believe. Alright? Did not the Lord guide the 10 tribes over here? I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna bring it out too. So you don't think the Lord can do that? People little faith. They just don't get it. He just don't believe in the Lord. Alright, but this is 2nd Ezra 13. I'm gonna start it forward. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prison out of their own land until the time of Oshia, the king of Salmanassar, the king of Syria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and they came into another land. All right. Verse 41. And they took this counsel among themselves, and that they would leave the multitude of the heathens, to the northern kingdom, all right, and go into the farther country where neither mankind dwelled, all right? Talking about coming over here, all right? That they might keep something, that they might dare keep their own statutes, the law, statutes, commandments, all right? Look about that. That they might keep the statutes which they never kept in their own land, all right? Verse 43. And they entered into the Euphrates by a narrow place of the river. Verse 44. For the Most High then showed signs for them and helped still the floods till they were passed over, all right? So, like the Lord done it to Northern Kingdom, and he did it for us. Well, we were in captivity, so he did it for the Edomites to bring us over here, all right? All right. It says for the Most High, then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. All right. Verse 45. For through that country, there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. The same region is called Astra. All right, America. All right, basically, the Lord kept the flood, not the flood, the Lord kept the ocean calm for the brothers, for the 10 tribes. That's how they came over here. But Jake really think we was already over here. They really don't know the fuck they're talking about. We ain't coming with you. We've been over here. The Northern Kingdom been over here. That's what's over here, man. All right. Let me get this in. I'm already second. Oh yes, this second is 15. And 3. Oh no, start at 1. It's behold, speak thou into the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said Yahweh Bashem Shah. And who's all those people? You so-called Negro, Latinos, and the Americans. That's who the Lord's chosen people, all right? It said, cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. These scriptures are faithful and truth, man. All right. And my favorite scripture I would quote too. Let me just get it. Proverbs 13:13. All right. Proverbs 13:13. Whosoever despises the word shall be destroyed, but he that fears the commandment shall be rewarded. All right. So you despise the word, you will be destroyed, man. And the Lord held everything back for the Northern Kingdom. And he did the same thing, but with his captivity. Come on now. He just don't believe. I'm back in 2 15 and 3. It said, fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, that they speak against thee. So, fuck them. I ain't gonna let you persuade me not to believe in Yahweh Bashem Shah. If you don't believe, that's you. All right. Verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithfulness. And a lot of you people gonna die for you not believing in the word of Yahweh Bashem Shah, man. You saying we came all over him on the wooden ships. Yeah. That's what happened. All right. No faith. And with that, your brother should stay strong. We almost home. I give y'all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Bahashem, Bakakodash, and double months of Pastor GMS. And salutations to your brother, push word of truth and sincerity, Shalom.